TikTok has been in the news for a long time, in the last 2 or 3 years specifically. A lot of people dealing with their trauma in a way that puts it on display for the world to see. Well, for me, that's a no thank you, but it doesn't change the fact that a lot of people do a lot of stuff with TikTok. Now, that actually represents an opportunity. And of course, whether or not you're concerned about your private data going to a foreign country and maybe being parsed through, so that you're profiled in the craziest way possible, if you're not worried about that, maybe just maybe you'll be interested in the fact that TikTok's revenue just exploded. Let's take a look. Here we go. TikTok poised to triple ad revenue to $11.6 billion this year. It'll surpass Twitter and Snap combined. This is a story from May 6th, and I found it quite interesting over there on the Wrap Pro. Now, Antoinette Sue did a great job writing this article, and it does include some of my favorite things. Data. That's right, we have charts and numbers to look at, and that always makes me happy. So, from the article, TikTok is on track to triple its ad revenue this year, surpassing the revenue of Twitter and Snap combined. I just read that. Boosted by growing engagement and commerce activity, TikTok's ad revenue is projected to triple from $3.88 billion in 2021 to $11.64 billion. That's a 200% increase, according to eMarketer's forecast. That makes the ByteDance-owned app's ad business larger than both Twitter and obviously Snap. And by 2024, analysts expect TikTok ad business to double again to $23.58 billion. That's insane. That's just insane. Over half that revenue is going to come from the United States alone, and that allows it to catch up with YouTube's $23.65 billion haul in ad revenue. First of all, for short form little video clips, YouTube needs to take out TikTok. They need to work harder to promote their shorts, because this is amazing. This tiny little app. Of course, TikTok's on the verge of sharing ad revenue with the creators of 100,000 or more subscribers. But I'm nowhere close to that, nor am I actually a TikToker. So I don't know that I'll ever do that, but we'll keep going. TikTok's user growth has been nothing short of meteoric. This is a quote from Jasmine Enberg, analyst at the Insider Intelligence. TikTok's ad business is still relatively new, but it's also seen enormous growth as advertisers continue to shift their spending toward where their customers are spending the most amount of time. At the same time, privacy changes like the iOS update with Apple, of course, have leveled the playing field between a newcomer like TikTok and advertising giants, or, the mega platform at the time, Meta. Of course, that was back when Facebook was kind of, doing some bad things, and they're still involved in some antitrust stuff because of it. So as you can see here from the chart, the TikTok net ad revenues worldwide and how they just went meteoric, how they just exploded from 2019 to $0.34 billion all the way in 2024, projected to be $23.58. That is insanity. And of course, the rapid growth makes sense when you dive into the numbers. TikTok was the top app in worldwide downloads in the first quarter of 2022, so even more people jumped on the bandwagon. It hit more than 175 million downloads since January. Holy cow. That's data according to Sensor Tower, but the Chinese app has surpassed 10 million downloads for the past 9 quarters. That's a lot, with YouTube following closely behind. No app has gotten more downloads than TikTok since 2018. It's not just the downloads that are making TikTok the top social competitor. It's the impressive rate of growth that obviously has its competitors like Facebook and Instagram worried. Well, let's see, that's Facebook and Instagram's both Meta. But anyway, it took TikTok roughly 4 years after launching worldwide to reach 1 billion users last year, whereas the same feat took Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram about double that time, 8 years. So TikTok just kind of exploded on the scene. TikTok has increasingly crushed competitors as social media users have grown up. The video app's popularity boosted it past 1 billion monthly users last September, while older platforms like Facebook continue to lose users. Yeah, of course, Facebook sucks rocks. And it's losing, the important people, the Gen Z folks. In fact, Facebook is expected to lose about 700,000 teen users between 2022 and 2025, which is not good news, which is why they're leaning so hard into this metaverse thing. As you can see here from the chart, it shows you teen network users in the US and where their engagement is. You see that Snapchat is still doing pretty well. You see Instagram just kind of a flat line, and you see the growth of TikTok right there in front of you. Facebook's on the way down, and Twitter's just kind of sitting there. I anticipate Twitter will hit a meteoric rise here in the near future. Another reason, of course, TikTok has been able to rise quickly is its recommendation engine, which makes the app highly addictive. And it's really driven by an AI to learn about the users that are using it and to predict what their interests might be. And it seems to be a very effective algorithm. I'm interested to see what happens with Twitter when Elon Musk gets a hold of it, if it kind of mirrors that. Of course, TikTok is working to address issues such as misinformation, hate speech, harmful and violent content, etc., including introducing features that filter out all of that unsavory content. This is according to this Enberg person. The reality is that most of the users that are there are young, and many of them are underage. Well, that's not good. Advertisers still need to tread carefully when marketing to those users because, well, they could get into a lot of trouble and invite regulation, which, to be honest with you, should be in place already. Anyway, despite TikTok's explosiveness, it remains a small player in the global digital ad market. It will own around 1.9% of the ad market share this year. And let me tell you, another video that's coming out this week, if it hasn't already been released, is going to be talking about ad spending. But anyway, I thought this would be a fun thing to talk about, just a quick dive into what's going on with TikTok and the fact that they are financially about ready to explode. And that just doesn't bode well for YouTube or, Twitter or Snapchat or Instaface or Bookgram or any of those other things. But hey, what do you think? Do you think that TikTok is still poised for this kind of explosive growth? Do you think this is an upward trend? Do you think it'll level off? Do you think it'll invite regulation? In fact, any of your thoughts, go ahead and put down in the comments section below and let's have a conversation. Be sure to support other independent creators here on the platform, as they are not getting the kind of support that they need. Make sure you hit the little subscribe button for me, of course, if you're not already, and hit the notification bell. But do that for all of your favorite creators as well, because that's how they will grow, and then that will expose them to more people. It's called engagement, and on this platform and many other video and social platforms, it's kind of what drives growth. So all of your support is very appreciated. With that being said, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye. Hey there, one last quick note before I let you go, and before we make it to the end of this video. I, CultureCasino, have a brand new Teespring store. That's right, you can now go to Teespring, look up CultureCasino, or use the link in the video below, and pick out some handsome and beautiful CultureCasino merchandise with many different designs and styles and colors, many different items. I was actually surprised at all of the things that you could create. And I have some more designs and items on the way here shortly. But, if you want to support the channel in that way, there is some merch. Otherwise, here comes the ending. Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.